Hello, my name's Bob Law. I'm from Bosch Power Tools, and this afternoon I want to talk to you about our multi-tools. So let's look at the range. It consists of two cordless machines, one in 12 volt, one in 18 volt, and then three different power levels of corded machines. Let's look at the Starlock fitment itself. So if we look at the cordless machine in 12 volt, we'll see that it is an Allen key fixing with a screw. We'll show you how that works in a moment. And then in the 18 volt, we now see we have an automatic system with a release lever. Okay, and then when we go to the first machine in the corded range, we have the same Allen key fitment, and then the two larger machines have the quick release systems as well. Right, fitting the blade. Obviously it's different on the two different types of machines. So now I've grouped the two machines into what we will call for this the two entry-level machines, the ones that you fit with an Allen key. So if we look at the 12 volt, it's very simple. We use the Allen key, we remove the screw, and then we have the aperture with the Starlock on it, and we can now angle the blade to any angle that we wish. Once we've decided on what angle to fit the blade, it's then simply a case of putting the screw back in and then tightening it firmly, and we're ready to go. So if we then look at the 18 volt cordless machine, very simply lay the blade down on a hard surface and then just bring the machine, and that's it, fitted. And the removal of the blade this time is really simple. You just take hold of this lever on the side there and pull it, and that's it, done. Okay, so many of you will be aware that we've had an older system before our Starlock range called the Oscillating Interface System, or OIS. So you might ask, well, why did we change? Let me just first of all describe the OIS system. We have a number of pins, and then with this system it's clamped with an Allen key, but it also could be clamped with the SDS type system as well. So this worked fine, but as time went on, we had requests from our end users that we wanted blades that were capable of a much deeper cut. And as you can see, this blade is much longer than before. Now, as these blades move to the left and the right at 20,000 oscillations per minute, the inertia exerted by this long blade was actually starting to shear these pins off. So therefore, there was a limitation on the length of blade that we could have with the old OIS system. The Starlock system allows us to have much longer blades and introduce slightly different ranges of blades as well. If I show you here, here's the old fitment that possibly you have on your machine. Here's one of the new Starlock blades, and it fits straight on. Once you've located the pins, simply engage the screw, or if it's the fast fit system, then that works just the same as well. So, job done. Accessories for the GOP range multi-tool are broken down into three distinct groups. And first of all, we're going to deal with the Starlock group. This is the biggest group of blades that you can see here in front of you. Now, these are broken down into color-coded segments. We have white for wood and metal, we have grey for wood only, and then we have blue for metal, and then this mauvey colour here is for multi-materials, and then finally for the grout and abrasive materials we have this browny coloured here. Right. So let's just look through some of these blades, and I'll just pick out a few of my favourites. In the wood blades, I particularly like the Japan tooth one there. It's very good for speed cutting, and if you're taking out large pieces of material, absolutely excellent. The GOP multi-tool makes an excellent sander, and so we have the Delta sanding pad, But in addition to this, we also have this profile sanding pad, which, as you can see, will shape down so that we can do wooden dowels and banisters and that kind of thing. Fairly new to the range, we have this one here, and this is designed for cutting apertures in plasterboard, so fantastic accessory for electricians for cutting out boxes and things like that. Very, very fast indeed. Couple of ones that are really unusual and really strange. This one here, if I pick it up, you can see perhaps there's a little hook on the end, and this is designed for boat refurbishers. So this is designed for cutting out the caulking in teak decks. Very niche application. This one here is a carpet cutter. You can either pull with the hook or cut with the U shape there. And then the two scraper blades, big favourites of mine. I quite often use the larger of the scraper blades for trimming out expanding foam. I really like that. Some special blades down here for grout removal in bathroom tiles. 4 different ones there. This particular one called the 3 Max is fantastic. The point allows you to take the grout off flat when you've removed a tile, or the adhesive I should say, but prior to that you would remove the grout between the tiles with the edge of the blade, so that's quite a universal blade. This one, as you can see, is diamond coated, and although it'll do the same as the tungsten carbide tip ones, it's really suited for, again, the marine industry and cutting fiberglasses and very abrasive materials like that. The Starlock range is the widest range of blades that we do. We're adding to it quite frequently. It is completely backwards compatible to the OIS system, the old type machines, and of course this entire range of blades fits every single one of our current machines. So now we go to the Starlock Plus range. As you can see, it's a much smaller range than we had before. It's compatible with all the Starlock and Starlock Plus machines, the only exception being the little 12-volt cordless machine. So we have 2 blades in the wood and metal, just a single blade in the wood, 3 for metal only, and 2 for multi-material. You can see that the shape at this point has changed slightly, and more importantly, we've lost the circle of pin retainers, thus making it not backwards compatible to the OIS system. And finally, the Starlock Max range. This range is only compatible with the GOP 5536. That is because, as you can see, the blades are very large, some of them extremely long, and that machine is an exceptionally strong and powerful machine, 550 watt, to cope with these large blades. So in the range, we've got 3 wood, including this very wide arcing segment blade, 1 metal, 1 wood only, 4 multi-material, and then a range of grout ones, both in diamond, carbide and carbide grit. Over this side we've got the grout and abrasive removal, and you can use it for a wider range and stuff like that. If I turn them over, you can see they're like abrasive papers with different types of grit, fine and coarse, and these can be used on anything, but certainly on things like tile, grout and that sort of thing. So some of the blades are designated as Curve Tech. Now this assists the blade in plunging cut applications. So this is where, if I have a board like so and I want to cut straight down through, the Curve Tech helps with the plunging application. So if I bring the blade up to the board and then rock it to the left and to the right, you'll see that the blade is not flat anymore. And even on this narrower blade, you can see we have the same application. If you want more information, go to starlock.com. In there you should find the tool accessory configurator, so that will help you select the right tool and the right accessory for your application. If you visit our dealer network, they will all have this rather slim accessory catalogue, and in there every single accessory we do in our range is listed. When you've actually discovered your favourite blade, or the one that's most suitable for your applications, you can save a little bit on cost. We have the 5 packs, so if you've got a particular blade that you like, buy them in 5 packs, or if you really like them, you can go for the bulk pack where you get 10 in there, and there's obviously a good saving on bulk packs. Thank you very much indeed for your time.